As evening settled across the European countryside, the hedgerows began to wake. Long lines of shrubs and wild flowers stretched between fields and villages, holding the day's warmth just a little longer. Dew formed quietly on grass tips, and the air cooled into a gentle hush. Beneath one of these hedgerows, a hedgehog stirred. Its body was round and low to the ground, covered in thousands of short, protective spines that glimmered faintly in the moonlight. Beneath them, its soft face emerged small dark eyes blinking slowly, a pointed nose lifting to test the air. This was a familiar hour. Night belonged to the hedgehog. With a careful shuffle, it stepped forward, tiny feet padding softly over soil and fallen leaves. The hedgehog did not hurry. It never needed to. The hedgerow had been its pathway for many seasons, guiding it safely between gardens, meadows, and quiet corners where humans rarely noticed. The scents of the night told stories. Damp earth, fallen apples, worms moving below the soil. Somewhere nearby, a cat passed silently, and the hedgehog paused, curling slightly inward, not in fear, but in readiness. When the sound faded, it relaxed again and continued on. Crickets began their steady chorus, filling the spaces between sounds. An owl glided overhead, wings barely whispering. The hedgehog remained close to the hedge's edge, where tangled branches offered cover and familiarity. As it moved, the hedgehog stopped often, not because it was unsure, but because noticing mattered. A beetle crossed its path. The hedgehog lowered its nose, sniffed, and gently nudged the leaf aside. Tonight, there was enough food already. Not every opportunity had to be taken. The path curved toward a small garden bordered by stones. The hedgehog knew this place well. It had passed through many times before, slipping through a gap beneath the fence that humans had unknowingly left behind. The stones still held warmth from the day, and the hedgehog paused, resting for a moment. Its breathing was slow and steady. The world felt balanced here. Optional, gentle global phrases could float softly into the moment. Good evening, bonsoir, buenas noches, gute Nacht, oyasmi. Leaving the garden, the hedgehog followed the hedgerow again as it wound toward an open meadow. The grass brushed softly against its sides. Fireflies blinked in distant pulses, small lights answering one another across the field. The hedgehog's journey was not long, but it was complete. Each familiar turn, each scent and sound formed a quiet map known only through experience. When the moon rose higher, the hedgehog found a sheltered spot beneath thick roots and dry leaves. It curled gently into itself, not tightly, not in alarm, but in comfort. The night continued around it. The hedgerow whispered softly. Somewhere, another hedgehog moved through the dark, following its own calm path. And in that quiet countryside, the smallest traveler rested, protected by patience, familiarity, and the gentle rhythm of night.